Hey, we're going to take a few minutes now to go through some really lovely restorative, stress relieving type yoga poses, and we're going to incorporate some nice cushions to make them maybe a little more accessible or a little more relaxing. So if you have a yoga bolster at home, feel free to use it. If you don't, you can use a couple cushions. So just clear a space and we'll get started. For child's pose, you're going to open the knees wide and take the upper body forward. Now, to make this more restorative, you might like to use a cushion to rest the upper body on. Also, alternately, if this is a little bit challenging to your knees or you need a little bit more of a lift here, you can take it under the knees. And then you're just going to relax down, placing the head on the mat, floor, or cushion. You can even take the hands in a prayer pose behind the neck and just relax. Another really nice relaxing pose is thread the needle. For thread the needle, you can come to hands and knees, take one arm out to the side, thread it through, and then rest the shoulder blade and head down on your floor or mat. This is great for opening the backs of the shoulders. This is a little bit pressure on your head. Another nice way to make it more relaxing is maybe taking a cushion, threading through, and then resting the head on the cushion and just letting yourself relax. Pigeon pose is a really great a really wonderful stretch. And for pigeon, you're going to take one knee up, gently rest on the hip, and then you can extend the leg behind you or keep it bent. If you like, you can also come forward. For some people, this is a more intense stretch, so a few little options that you can do to make it more accessible is one, maybe you can take a cushion so that when you fold the body forward, you have somewhere to rest the head. If this is still a little intense for the hip, you can take a cushion and put it under the back leg or even under the front leg as you start to make it more comfortable, restorative, and relaxing. Legs up the wall is one of my favorite restorative style poses, and there are a lot of different ways that you can do this. I will also demonstrate a chair version if the wall is not comfortable for you. A cushion is a great modification as well for your hips. So you can come into the side. I like sit close to the wall, start on the side, and then bring your legs up. Get yourself situated. You can have knees bent, perhaps legs straight, or you can come into some other variations, such as bound angle, having the soles of the feet together, or even a leg extension. Either way, no matter which pose you choose, just relax and let go. So for legs up the wall, if the wall is uncomfortable for you, a chair is also a great option. So you can have a cushion if you need on the floor or not, and then you'll just gently come into whatever you need to lie down on, and then place the feet up on your chair and relax. Coming down to the mat, using some props, your bolsters or pillows, you can get some really nice deep twists. One I really like is taking both knees and stacking them on top of each other. Allow yourself to lay on your side, and then if it feels appropriate to do so, very slowly, see if you can gently twist to the other direction until you have the head resting on the other side for a nice twist. Fish pose is a really lovely pose on the back that you can use for a nice chest opener and to de-stress. So you can take a cushion, maybe one or two, depending on what you want. Sit up nice and close to the end of that bolster or support. Recline the body back to your comfort level and slow ahead, and you can extend the legs wide, perhaps put the soles of the feet together. There are a lot of options here, and then just relax.